Welcome back to December Daily, Day 10. We'll just get the stream up for you. Okay, cool. And then I can talk to you if anybody happens to be around. I'm really early tonight. And that is a whole story that I'll tell you tomorrow. Because, oh yeah, there's a story tomorrow for tomorrow's page. Anyway. So this is the page that, well, I made this, it was 2 3x4s and 1 4x6 on both sides. So this was the page from our light and other excursions on Saturday night. And I am feeling a little bit better, by the way, today, but the anytime I talk, it starts to bother me, and that's when I really start to cough. But you know, can't do this without coffee. Anyway, so that's that. This is my photo for today. And this is a early birthday present from my sister. It's 2 pairs of socks that she found, and one has the Eiffel Tower, and one is like a travel theme with passports and sleep masks and luggage and that kind of stuff. So I wanted to make sure to get this in the book because she did give it to me early because she wanted me to have these to wear in Paris. And I told her I would take a picture of that. So that's kind of what it is. So that's what today's story is going to be. And even though this happened on Friday, I'm okay. The important thing is that it gets in the book. And then I know what tomorrow's story is going to be. And it's also going to be really one picture. So I haven't done this in a bit because normally I would do this thing that I'm going to show you with page protectors if I needed just a couple extras, but I haven't needed that because I've had that flip out. But today I decided to do it because I wanted to tell it in a smaller story. The other option you could do is, so this is a page protector with 4 3x4s. So one of the things that I know I've seen Shamel do in hers is to take this and like to tell a story of one day here and another day here. And then you can flip it. Hey, Moira. And then you can flip them around if you need to do that. So that is one idea. If you only have like one small picture, you don't have a big story. But in this case, I'm going to do this because I like the change up. And I thought about doing that because I haven't done that before, by the way, where you tell 2 different stories on the same side of the page. But I think that there won't be very big stories to tell, at least for my days on Tuesday and Wednesday. And I have extra things I want to start to get in the book. So let's start with this. So what I did here is I have a 4 3x4 page protector. And what I did is I just cut off these extra this extra piece here. You know, I just cut it beyond where the seam is closed here. And you can do that with your page trimmer if you want or your paper trimmer if you want a really precise line, or in my case, I just use a scissors and that's fine. So I have a place for I have a place here for the picture, and then another place up here for some sort of also other piece. So I kind of like, I'm thinking maybe green, or I could do this blue as well because that's kind of nice. I think I want to put some presents on this, or a present or so on the page. I don't know that I would like that with this one. Could also do this one because that has sort of some nice colors in it and brings in some of the red. This is what I was kind of thinking, looking for a card more like this. And I think I just used this, didn't I? Well, maybe it was the day before in the red. Okay, I kind of like that green. Since this will probably go quick, I'm not gonna. I think I like that one the best out of all of them. Oh, I do have more here. This is one of those where I'm not taking my own advice, which is once you find it, just put it down. Oh, this is kind of fun. Actually, I'm going to use this card. I think that gives me more room for doing some embellishment with presents and that kind of a thing. So I do have a little navy present here on the sticker sheet, and I want to keep this. I'll probably do most of the writing here, but I could do some more writing above. And let's see, do we have any in, we have some in Ellie's studio too, but I think those are more writing. Oh, and I pulled this as I was just grabbing stuff. I saw this right at the top. Oh, hey, Melissa. Hello from Wisconsin. That's nice to see somebody from Nevada. I pulled that little fave, so I could do like a little kind of thing that looks like this, because it is definitely a favorite of mine. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. My other presents, I do have this kind of light green one as well, but yeah, let's just go with this. And I'm going to put this fave down. And then maybe a little something right there. I do have bows. Here's a light blue bow, which would pull in. Let's see. I glued that down and now I'm not thinking. Okay, I don't like the scale of those things together, but maybe I could put that down here somewhere. Something like that. Back to that there. This also could lend itself to a puffy sticker. I'm just going to peek and see what I might have in this Ellie Studio. I was going to say, I think the hearts this year are more like cookies and stuff like that, which that will happen eventually. Let's see. Okay, I don't see any presents. Let's go to hearts. And you know what? I just thought of something. I have some acrylic hearts, I believe, in my little Santa sack here of stuff. There's white and stars. Thought I had some colored ones. There we go. Let's see if they're not small enough though. They're pretty big. These are from Ellie's Studio. They're old. I've had them for a number of years. I was thinking about trying to get those on. I also have some stars here, but I don't think I'm going to like, although this blue almost goes with that, but I don't think I'm going to like that because I'll see with that open, I'll see too many other patterns in between. So back to what I just said about doing some sort of little puffy heart. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and you know what I could do? There is a little bit of like peachy pink on this side, and there's a pink heart here. So let's see if I like that. I actually don't like that one with this. Let's try blue. Okay, I like that blue a little bit better. I think the pink for me was a little bit too much of a contrast. Here, let me pop that back. See the blue there? It felt like there was a lot going on in this very small cluster. And then that red with the red ribbon and all that, that was a lot going on in this little tiny embellishment spot here. Okay, so I'm happy with that, but I'm going to keep this out because we do need to do a date, and I need to do now I could very easily pop, like, I know what I'm going to do. You know my sticker book with all those lettering pieces in it? Let's see if they have any numbers. Huh, they don't here. Thought maybe that might work because those would be pretty tiny. Let me make sure there's no other smaller ones. Nope. Okay. I did pull this. Do we have the 10th? I do have the 10th available here. Or could I pop this down in here and like what's going on here? Yeah, I actually like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this present up a little bit though so I can tuck this under. And then that all kind of goes in a cluster here. Okay, there we go. I like how that worked. And I had been wanting to, this is from, I think, 2021, I was going to say last year, but 2021. Okay, so we got all that done. I could still come up here with another piece or do something down here. Let's, since I've used something from this sticker book, or I was thinking about using something from this sticker book, let's look at some of the phrases and see if there's anything that would work for this kind of birthday gift here. There is a season of giving, and that would bring the green down here. I kind of like that. Okay. I think let's do that. And I'm going to come off of this side. This needs to be trimmed a little bit because there's a little white border showing on the bottom. That sometimes happens with stickers in these sticker books, and you have to just do a little trim down. And sometimes it gets a little wonky. Okay, so season of giving. Okay, so there's that. And I was thinking about putting a heart, but let's see. If I do it on this side, it feels like it's overbalancing to that side, like the balance is off. So I really want to do it up here. I have a tiny pink heart. I could do again, going back to that pink. I really want a tiny blue one. And I don't, there aren't any tiny blue ones, but I have a whole nother sheet of hearts and stuff. So let me see how small I can get with that. These were the hearts from last year. Oops. Oh, I actually think that's okay. All right. Yeah, that works. All right. That's as simple as that's going to be. Simple as simple can be here. Just 2 pockets. And I think I'm going to leave the rest of this one just open and just keep that down here. I could have come up here, across from here, like a heart would work probably up there, but I think I'm just going to leave that a little bit more simple to keep that focus on that photo down there. All right, you guys, hey, Jennifer, I'm just finishing. That is, although I said that, I'm like, do I want to do that though? I just looked up and this is sitting there. I I said I was going to keep it simple, but maybe not. Because I think that kind of works. That sentiment. And this is the Ellie Studio word sentiments from this year. Work really well. Oh, yep, I'm going to do it. Even though I said I was going to keep it simple and pretty much was done, I looked up and there. Perfect. Now I like it. I like kind of how it kind of frames that. Yeah, I am enjoying these word die cuts as well too. They're really nice. I've used them in more than one place. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. And then I got back. Remember how I was trying to get all the pink in? Kind of, and this is not the same pink, but this is a peachier one, but it's still pink to go across. And that definitely did that. So then what'll happen tomorrow is then this will lay across this here. So, you know, I'll pay a little bit of attention to this again, and then the page that will come after, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I really like the way that turned out today. More embellishing, I think, than I've done on any of the cards so far, and I do sometimes like to do that. So that's a little bit fun. All right, now I promise I am really done. So this was about a 15-minute page. So you can do this even if you don't have a lot of time. If you can find 15 or maybe 20 minutes at the most. I already had this photo printed. I think I've told you about that. Let me show you what I do in my book before I'm done. So if there's things that I want to include, like that pair of socks, I will do the photos and print them. And so those are for days when I don't have, that's when I don't have other stories to tell. So that's what these are, plus one of those word phrases. I think that might go with this. And then these are some pieces that I want to probably use because they say December 2023, that 25 that I talked about. And then these again are some more photos that I'm probably going to use. But so that's how I do that. And these are just in 6x8 page protectors. So when I have a day where, like yesterday, I didn't feel well, so I did a lot of nothing. I still have stories to tell in my book, and I don't really care. Like this happened on Friday night. It's really my birthday. I don't really care that that did not happen on December 10th. The important thing is to get the story in the book. So there are no police, and I probably won't even remember when I actually got that present in a few years. So, all right, you guys, now I'm going to go. You guys take care. Thanks for hopping on with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.